There is a conspiracy afoot.
How so?
Well, we had a house full of people, and then suddenly, one by one, they all left. Sweetheart, is there something else bothering you besides the trial? Fess up now. No secrets, remember?
All right, I didn't want to tell you.
Tell me what?
The nerve of that man. Who the hell does he think he is?
Well, from what I could tell, Mr. Channing doesn't take kindly to rejection.
First he tries to hurt Steve, and now he tries to hurt my family.
Well, I also think it has to do with why Shannon showed up with Lucinda at the wedding.
What makes you think that Lucinda Walsh has anything to do with this?
Well, I've mentioned this to Iva before. I can sense a lot of tension between her and Lucinda. I also know that Lucinda's not exactly thrilled about Lily being out here. I know that she tried to get Holden to discourage her from coming out to the farm at all.
She did what?
Ah, Mr. Hughes,
Duncan.
good evening.
McKechnie, what are you doing here?
Well, they told me at the hotel this was the best restaurant in town, so I thought I'd give it a try.
To us. May we make it all the way through to I do next time, all right?
I'll drink to that. Oh, no. It's just walked in on us again.
Oh, no.
Let's get out of here.
No, wait a minute. Why should we let him chase us away? Tomorrow he'll have a lawyer, and the annulment will go through, and we can set a date for the wedding. Come on, let's relax and have some champagne, all right?
All right.
We'll even send a bottle over to his table to let him know what a classy couple we are.
Why don't I give you a call in the morning? We can discuss getting the ball rolling on this annulment. Oh, well, I'm sorry, old fella. Things have changed a wee bit since we last talked. How so? Well, surely you can understand how a man wouldn't be in a big flaming hurry to give up such a bonny wife.
As the world turns. This portion brought to you today by New Era Plus, protein power to cut clean through, and by our moist, delicious baking mixes from Duncan Hines.
Why didn't you tell me she was trying to keep me away?
No, there just wasn't any point, because your mother said that she thought that you were neglecting your studies, and she hadn't seen you a lot lately.
Excuse. That is no excuse. And she's using Holden?
Look, Lily, I'm sorry that you had to hear about this.
You know, I hate when people keep things from me like this. You, of all people, should know that,
Okay,
Craig.
I'm sorry.
I cannot believe how dare she use Holden like that. This is just another instance of her using people and manipulating people.
Lily, try to see it from her point of view, sweetheart. Maybe she was just lonesome and she wanted you near her.
That's right. And if you're as grown up as you say you are, then you'll just forget about it and you won't say anything to her. Okay?
Lily, I think I was right. Maybe you should just forget about it, okay? I have to get going. John's expecting me home by now. You gonna come with me?
Yeah, all right.
Hey, Holden. You leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving.
Well, will I see you tomorrow for trig?
I guess so.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, Lily. Did you all tell Iva about Channing's offer?
Yes, and I'm very proud of you for turning him down flat.
And I'm very proud of you for turning Mrs. Walsh down. It's hard to do, especially if it's your boss.
Turning her down about what?
Oh, about keeping Lily away from here.
How'd you all hear about
Well,
that?
Craig told us.
You didn't tell Miss Lily, did you?
Yeah, they did. She knows the whole story.
Oh, no. If she tells Miss Walsh, then she'll think that...
No, she's not going to tell Miss Walsh. I asked her not to say anything to her mother.
Yeah, well, there's no telling what Miss Lily will do when her emotions take over.
Anyway, I decided not to let John get to me, but I can't help it. I keep thinking about what he said.
That man never ceases to amaze me.
Well, I want to do what's right for Andy, of course, but It just seems to me that what's most important for all of us right now is to keep our sense of home and family as normal as possible.
Well, he's been on this kick ever since you first received the anonymous phone calls and the gifts.
I know.
Talk about persistence.
I guess I can understand it in a way. I mean, look at his life. Dusty's about to go to college next fall.
Hi.
Hi,
Who won the chess game?
Oh, Granddad, as usual, beat the socks off.
Good for him. Hey, what about your homework? Is it finished?
Almost.
Well, don't you think you better get to it, pal?
I will, but first, have you guys got a minute?
Sure. What's on your mind?
Yeah.
Well, the other night, Dad said something about it being better if I went and lived with him for a while. I'd kind of like to talk to you guys about that.
What's happening, everybody? Howdy.
Tom, what brings you here?
Oh, well, I'm just sitting around at home with not much to do, so I figured, why don't I come on down to Mona Lisa and listen to my favorite singer?
Well, your favorite singer has to get ready for another set. So.
You got time to have a drink? I'll buy you
No,
a
I
drink.
really don't. Sorry.
Margot here?
Well, she was, but she split already.
Well, I'm glad she didn't leave with Tom. Weddings do weird things to people. This was one of the weirdest weddings I've ever been to.
You know, what in the world is he doing here anyway?
Well, it could be a coincidence.
No, I don't think it was a coincidence that he got to the wedding just in time to stop it. Now, do you?
Well, I
How
can't.
did he find out?
I can't say until I'm sure of the facts, huh? Excuse me, lovely lady. I want to see about this. Mr. McKechnie, I trust that you've solved our little problem.
It appears Mr. McKechnie has had a change of heart.
Oh, how's that?
I don't like to be pushed into anything I might later regret. I'd like to talk to my solicitor in Edinburgh.
What on earth do you need an attorney for? We are talking about a simple annulment.
Mr. McKechnie, as far as I understand it, Shannon was under the influence of alcohol and didn't even realize a marriage had taken place. It wasn't even consummated. You see, in the eyes of the law, Shannon was incapable of consenting to marriage for what we call want of understanding.
Is that a fact?
Mm-hmm. And we could take it to court on that basis.
Well, in order to spare anyone any unnecessary embarrassment, I'd hold off talking to a judge until you can be sure I'll go along with Shannon's version of what happened that night.
My version? What do you mean?
If you'll excuse me, I really must get something to eat. Today's excitement has worked up quite an appetite for me. Enjoy your celebration.
Duncan, wait!
Tom, can we stop him?
No, we can't. If he decides to contest your story, it goes to trial, an adversary proceeding, and that could go on for, a year or more.